Stop scrolling. Luka Dončić just put the Lakers on notice. Back-to-back 40-point games to open the season, 92 points in 2 games, and a brand new franchise mark that dates back to Jerry West in 1969. That's not a hot start. That's a small revolution. Reuters, you felt the first jolt on opening night. The Warriors came to town, LeBron was out with sciatica, and the spotlight landed squarely on Luka. He answered by putting up 43. 12 rebounds, 9 assists, and still losing a high-octane matchup to Golden State. That performance wasn't a consolation prize. It was a statement. He can carry load, create for others, and still make jaw-dropping shots in bunches. The box score read like a superstar's audition. Reuters then Friday happened. The Timberwolves showed up thinking they'd bully a LeBron-less Lakers team. Instead, Luka exploded for 49 points, 32 of them in the first half, and nearly a triple-double in a dominant 128-110 win. It wasn't just volume, it was surgical. He shot over 60% from the floor, picked his spots, and closed the door on any doubt that the Lakers are a one-man show anymore. The crowd felt it. The league felt it. And the stat sheet finalized the headline: most points by a Lakers player in the first 2 games of a season. That's history. Reuters pause there and picture the pressure. The Lakers brought Luka in to be a co-star, a generational offensive engine next to LeBron. But LeBron's sciatica kept him out, reportedly targeting a mid-November return, which instantly recasts Luka's role into something closer to a lone general. He didn't flinch. He doubled down. That kind of mental shift from partner to primary overnight is the kind of thing that fractures players, not builds them. Luka built. Yahoo Thethau. So what are we actually watching when Luka goes off like this? First, killer instincts. When a team needs points, he's not hunting shots because he's the best option. He's hunting the right shots and often making the impossible look routine. Friday's 32-point first half was variety theater. Pull-up threes, step-backs, floaters, drives through traffic, and high IQ reads that either put teammates in scoring position or forced defenses to collapse so his teammates could feast. Second, playmaking. Across the 2 games, he's been more than a scorer. Rebounds, assists, the kind of wedge work that lifts an entire offense. That two-way creation is rare. It's what separates a volume scorer from a franchise cornerstone. Reuters, now the counterpunch: load management and team balance. Carrying the offensive burden early is intoxicating, but it's also a test of durability and roster construction. The Lakers can't survive a season that treats Luka like an island. He needs clean pockets, smart screens, and others to take the heat off. On both nights, veteran pieces. Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, Rui Hachimura, Marcus Smart gave him windows. And when the Lakers attacked as a unit, they looked dangerous. But when the supporting cast disappeared in moments, the shots kept coming from Doncic. That's sustainable in short bursts. Season-long, it demands management. Los Angeles Times tactical quick take: defenses will try to isolate him with length and rotate hard, daring Lakers role players to beat them. Expect opponents to bring disguises and traps, to send stunts and late blitzes, and to force him onto mid-range plays that sap energy. The Lakers' best counter is simple: more movement, more stagger screens, and fewer static isolations. Let the ball move, get Luka downhill, and then let him punish the players who bite. When the team executes that, Luka becomes almost unfair. When they don't, he becomes a heroic but exhausted island. NBA.com. The storylines now stack high. Is this a preview of a Luka-only era when LeBron eventually retires? Is this an audition for a long partnership that will see them rotate the alpha status as needed? Or is it an early career mileage warning? Too much responsibility? Too fast? All fair questions. The pragmatic answer is both. Luka is proving he can be a franchise focal point. The Lakers must prove they can build the ecosystem around him to keep that focal point healthy and lethal. Beyond on-court mechanics, there's the cultural moment. Luka's arrival in LA came with expectations and skepticism. Could he be the Lakers' next face, their culture warden, their late-night town hero? 2 games in, he's playing like somebody who knows he's on deadline to win games, to win hearts, and to reshape a franchise narrative that's been chasing championships. That quiet confidence, smiling, nodding, calling for the ball, breeds a locker room energy. It's infectious. It's also dangerous. Fans start to expect nightly fireworks, and the season will not comply. Managing expectation is the organization's job. Luka's job is simpler. Show up and make the winning plays when they matter most. NBA.com. Let's be honest about one more thing. History loves numbers, but it loves context even more. Passing Michael Jordan on a leaderboard for points in the first 2 games of a season is a beautiful headline. But Jordan's seasons were different eras, different roles. The real indicator isn't one stat or one record. It's consistency over months and playoff performance. If Luka's hot streak extends into December and the Lakers win meaningful games with him as the fulcrum, this will be a season people remember. If it cools and the Lakers struggle once teams adjust, it will still be a glorious 2-game highlight reel. Spectacular, yes, but only the opening chapter. ESPN.com. So what do we watch next week? The pacing. Does JJ Redick give Luka fewer minutes early, more late? The usage. Are the Lakers scheming across the board so Luka's limbs don't wear out? The support. Do role players step up so defenses can't just funnel everything to him? And the injury clock. Will the extra burden show in soreness or decline? Those micro signs will tell you whether this is fireworks or foundation. ESPN.com. Here's the tight human ending. History doesn't care how loud a debut was. It cares whether you build on it. Luka just wrote a thunderous prologue. 2 games of offense that NBA highlight reels will spin until the playoffs. Now comes the craft. Staying healthy, spreading the work, and turning those jaw-dropping nights into a season that matters when October becomes April and the margins tighten. Final image, Luka hits a step-back 3. The arena erupts, and later he walks off the court signing a kid's jersey. Same hands, different night. He didn't just outscore legends. He reminded the city he's here to be a story that lasts. Remember the line, "Tonight, Luka didn't just make history, he made it loud." Want a headline? Luka Dončić just rewrote the Lakers' open season record and did it in 2 nights. He dropped 43 in the opener and followed with 49 in Game 2, totaling 92 points across 2 games, the most any Laker has scored through the first 2 outings of a season, beating Jerry West's 81. ESPN.com, that's not just a flashy stat. It's a statement. Luka became only the 4th player in NBA history to begin a season with back-to-back 40-point performances, joining Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, and Anthony Davis in that tiny elite club. He didn't pile up empty numbers either. Across these 2 games, he's added 23 rebounds and 17 assists, the sort of all-around output that turns superstar scoring into real wins. NBA.com. Context matters. LeBron James is sidelined with sciatica, which has put a heavier onus on Luka to carry the Lakers' offense early. He's answered by doing the one thing every team dreams of when its other star is out: make every possession matter. Against the Warriors, he nearly had a triple-double. Against the Timberwolves, he went off for 49 and led LA to a convincing win. Those performances aren't just volume, they're clutch, timed when the team needed them most. Reuters. You can nitpick efficiency later or point to defensive slides and roster fits. Fine. For 2 nights straight, Luka was the difference maker. He hit threes, attacked the rim, punished mismatches, and finished around traffic. He also shouldered playmaking duties, creating shots for teammates while refusing to be a one-dimensional scorer. That ability to score and create at elite volume is why teams plan differently when he's on the floor. SI now the league adjusts. Opponents will throw every wrinkle at him. Double teams, trap pick and rolls, more help defense. The Lakers will have to answer by surrounding him with quality spacing, cleaner ball movement, and better rim protection so those scoring nights convert into sustainable winning stretches. If they do that, this start becomes a foundation. If they don't, it becomes a highlight reel footnote. Either way, the message is clear. You game plan around Luka now, not later. NBA.com short version. Luka's not warming up. He's rewriting the opening chapter for the Lakers. Whether it turns into a season-long epic or just a hot 2-week run will depend on teammates, health, and adjustments across the league. But for now, 2 games in, the headline is impossible to ignore. The Lakers' new chapter has Luka's name all over it.